A lot of people think that like the YouTube is easy, like editing videos.
There's a lot that goes into it. There's a lot.
Editing is crazy. The uploads, the download.
There's a lot.
But yeah. Once we start getting into it, we're like,
yeah, bro. Yeah, there's a lot. But yeah, I was in video production class, and then one day, one of the administration came in and talked to the teacher, and then asked the teacher to like look through all the files and everything to see if I was doing any video editing at school. Like, just some dumb shit, and I never...
seeing if you're editing your videos at school?
Yeah, and I never did. I had my own MacBook. I got so happy when I got that MacBook for Christmas because I was able to start editing. But, yeah, it was like a whole big deal, and then the teacher started asking me questions. I was like, no, I never edited in your class. It's something I do on my own. So then they called me in the office one day and then start pressing me, start asking me questions like, hey, you understand that these videos are defaming the school and putting a bad name on the school, this and that, blah, blah, blah. And then they were like, well, if you don't take these videos down, you know, unfortunately, we may have to take legal action, this and that. And I was like, damn, like, I was a 15-year-old finally, like, living out my dream, and then, like, some bullshit fucking comes and tries to, like, you know, like, start some shit. But, like, yeah, that's really
scary.
Yeah, that's where it started. And then I had to take down the videos, and then that really made me, like, kind of lose confidence for YouTube. And then I was like, you
put all that work in, and it's like, I can't even post it now. Like,
exactly.
It's a waste of time, waste of effort.
But all them videos they're private now. They're not out there now. But yeah, so after that, like, I really slowed down because it was summertime. I couldn't really interview my classmates. I didn't have a car. I was just at home chilling. So, but I still had that creative mindset. I still had that drive. So I decided to, like, make a song for fun. Right? I decided to make a song because one of my classmates, her name is Grado. We went to high school together. Like, a lot of people know her. She's, like, doing good and, like, producing shit like that. So I actually went to high school with her. And Tattoo Fly, he's another artist. So we were all in, like, it was PE class together. So I'm glad, like, both of them are doing big things now. So she was producing at the time, and, like, we were close friends. Like, we didn't even live far from each other. So I was like, yo, I want to make a song. I want to do this. I want to do that, just for fun, like, not even thinking much of it, right? So I made my first song. This was 2019. Shit is ass. That shit is ass.
Well, at least you admit it, though. You know what I'm saying?
That shit is hot.
A lot of people be like, "No, it was cool." You know what I'm saying?
Nah, I wasn't talking about shit. It was ass. The song is called "Run It Up." Oh, and it's funny because it's actually featuring Tattoo Fly, so my homeboy. So yeah, like
So he killed you on your own song.
We was both ass back then. Well, yeah, so basically I made my first song, and, like, I wasn't thinking much of it, like, just for fun, right? Yeah. And then, you know, not too long after, like, I literally, like, developed a love for music, like, out of nowhere. I wasn't even, like, expecting it. Like, yeah, like, back in middle school and high school, like, we would do, like, fun diss tracks on, like, friends and shit like that, but nothing much. But after I made, like, my first song, I was like, yo, like, this shit is tough. Like, hearing my own voice on a track, I'm like, yo, that's fire.
Hearing the production behind it and shit like that. Yeah.
Everything. Because
knowing, like, everything that went into it.
Right, exactly. And just, like, even the fact of, like, having an idea in your head and being able to make it into something real. That's what a lot of people struggle with when it comes to creativity, you know? Having an idea in their head, many people have that idea and stop right there, right? I'm the type of person where if I have that idea, like, I want to bring it into life so I could show the world and inspire people to do that themselves, you know, which is what I was saying earlier. But, yeah, like, after I made my first song, I was like, I love this shit. So I just started making music. And, like, I ended up dropping, like, 2 albums within my first, like, 2 months of dropping music, like, crazy shit. You know, they're not up anymore because they were ass, but, like, at least
you gotta learn, like, you gotta do it.
And it's like, I'm just saying this so people know, like, there's so many people with, like, dreams, like, oh, I want to be an artist, I want to be a rapper, I want to be a content creator, I want to be a podcast host, I want to do this, I want to do that.
To me, no matter what you do, you have to practice your
you're
craft.
Gonna be ass at first, and, like, people, and, like,
you're gonna fuck up. People are gonna talk shit. No matter what you do on the internet, people are gonna talk shit.
Literally, like, people gotta understand, like, you are going to be ass at whatever you start doing, because, like, how are you gonna be a perfectionist, a master at starting something new? Like, everyone's like, okay, what's the easiest way to do it? What's the easiest route? Why does it have to be an easy route, right? It's not always gonna be easy. Like, sometimes the route is gonna be hard, and you have to be okay with it being hard, because, like, I mean, if you truly have a passion for something, you're going to be okay with it being hard. So you're going to be okay with the journey being whatever the journey is because you truly have a passion for it. If you're not okay putting all that work, all those hours in for doing what it is you want to do, you're not passionate about it. You don't really want it. So it comes down to how bad you want it. Like literally anything in life. Like, oh, Jimmy, it's hard. Oh, no, shut the fuck up. Like if it, like no, like the fact that if someone is saying like it's so hard, that means you don't really want it. You don't want it bad enough.
So what would you tell the listeners, our followers, like how to build that self-confidence? How to
It all starts with going within. Like I'm like
how to get that fuck it attitude, and you know what, if I fuck up, but I'm still gonna do it.
People need to tap into their inner spirituality, literally. Like it all starts with tapping in with your inner self. Like you got to talk to yourself. A lot of people don't talk to themselves. I talk to myself. Like people like, oh, Jimmy, you talk to myself? Yes. Like if I'm feeling like we're always gonna like have like maybe a voice in our head that is like, oh, I'm so tired. I don't know if I can do this.
Yeah.
Oh shit. You got to be able to say, voice, shut the fuck up. Like
just get your ass up.
Like no, that's not me. Like literally like there's so many different ways somebody can start this journey of building self-confidence, like so many different ways, because everybody comes from different backgrounds, different childhoods, different trauma, different belief systems. So their lack of confidence can start from, different places.
Yeah.
So that's why the most important thing is that person going within and really knowing themselves and knowing what it is that is preventing them from living the life that they want to live. You know, what is preventing them from having the motivation to live the life they want to live, you know? So, I don't know, like, there's so many ways, like, meditation, like, staying off of social media, starting to read books, like, cutting off friends that you shouldn't be around that are distracting you from what it is you need to do. Like, this, like, you know what I'm saying?
How important do you think that is?
Which one?
The friendship, cutting off friends that are bad for you.
Oh, that's actually that might be step one. Matter of fact, not even just friends, but like people in general. That's why I say knowing thyself. You know, I would say the step one is knowing thyself, knowing who you are within yourself. You know, so if you know who you are within yourself, you would know the type of people you should have around you and the type of people you shouldn't have around you. If you don't know yourself, right? You know, some people will lie to themselves about saying, ooh, I should have this person around me. This is a good friend. Lying to themselves. Like, that's another place where it starts. Lying to yourself. You shouldn't lie to yourself about who a good friend is and who a good friend isn't, you know? Same thing with relationships. Like, should you be in that relationship, or are you only in that relationship for pussy? Or is a woman only in that relationship for, you know, financial stability, even though that might not be that person's person? You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to really know what you want in yourself and what you want in others, right? To just live a good life. Like, it's simple, but it's not simple, which is why I say you must know thyself.